In this video, we'll be introducing the MLS IDX website solution for land brokerages by RealStack. We have the ability to integrate many MLSs into land brokerage websites. There are a few options on displaying. Let's start with the navigation. With the RealStack system, you can split your listings from the MLS listings like you've seen here on multiple web pages. Another option on MLS display is to have a toggle in the top left that is the showcase listings or your listings and all listings, which are all the MLS listings. And a final option is we also have the properties map search for MLS listings. So we have various options on displaying of MLS listings on your website. Another thing to mention is we can also filter what listings display on your MLS webpage or MLS listing collections, such as we could limit the acreage range to 5 acres or more or 50 acres or more. We can also limit the filtering by geographic region, counties, and so on. Another benefit is your website visitors get the same search bar on your listings as they do with the MLS listings. So for example, we can continue to search by county. The filter will still work the same whether you're on your listings or all of the MLS listings. Acreage range works the same. Price ranges work the same, and the filters work similarly. The other option to filter listings is by the map. So we can, again, with the MLS listings and your own listings, we can also filter these as we need to. We can also filter these MLS listings by one or multiple counties. Another nice benefit is the listing detail web pages look the same formatting wise as your own listings. So all the styling and design, the font treatments, everything, all of the user experience is the same. So you can see here at the top, we've got call to action buttons. So we've got click to text. There can also be click to call up here, maps, contact us. We've got the lead form over on the right, which is standard for this website. We've got a nice photo gallery that has the same experience that you have on your own listings as well. Listing details look the same. You've got the listing description, additional information that comes from the MLS, and then we also provide an aerial map of the listing with the map pin located on property. We're also using NAIP satellite imagery, which comes from the Federal Agricultural Department, highest resolution and latest imagery that you can get. And then finally, a lead conversion form here at the bottom. Another nice option or feature is if you have properties map search through RealStack, we can display MLS listings on our map as well. So all of these MLS listings are displayed in clusters by county with the county boundaries on an aerial map. So if we zoom in on those individual counties, those MLS listings filter as well. You still get the benefit of the search bar across the top and the listing grid over here on the right, but it has a lot of value to really be able to get a bird's eye view of that listing. But it really benefits to have a bird's eye view of a lot of listings in a short amount of time. You can even view individual listing details, and you can also zoom in as tight as you would like and view that property from a zoomed in perspective. It also has 3D with the MLS listing, so if you wanted to look at the property in 3D and check out the topography or any other type of features on the existing parcels, you would be able to do that in 3D. Another very nice feature from RealStack's MLS IDX solution is our lead routing. We have a round robin lead assignment system. It's comprised of rules that can be created to assign MLS leads to either groups or individual users. The groups can be created in this secondary tab, and you can see in this case the state of Indiana is a group that they created and added agents to the Indiana group. Where that comes into play is as these rules get created, they're in order from top to bottom on priority as the system goes through and tries to find a lead routing rule match as a MLS lead comes in. So you can see in this instance, this specific county is assigned to an individual user, but as it goes through all those 5 counties, obviously there's more counties in the state than 5, and it doesn't match any of those top rules, it's going to fall back to the Indiana, the statewide rule, and it's going to assign it to the Indiana group. And you saw all of the users within that group. So it's very configurable, a lot of nice pieces here. One last thing that I'll show you is how those rules are created. It can be as sophisticated or as simple as you like. But basically we have a conditions attribute on the filter. So whether it meets all the conditions or any of the conditions, that's an option. You can also come down here and set the actual conditions and add one or many conditions to the lead assignment rule. You can create those conditions based on the county that the MLS listing is in, the state that it's in, what zip code that listing is from, city, price, range, acreage range, what listing type it is, or what lead type. So you'll have several different operators to go along with that. So it's rather sophisticated to be able to cover basically almost an infinite amount of conditions to assign these leads to your agent. And then finally, you're going to establish in that rule who it's assigned to. So whether it's a group or it's an individual agent, those are selectable here from this dropdown. We know you'll benefit from having MLS listings on your land brokerage website. Contact our sales team today or go to our website at realstack.com and request a demo to see it firsthand